Well, I don't know how that shit works. Whatever. I'm sure we're doing something wrong there just because we're old, Scott. But my point on all this stuff wasn't the Reddit title itself. Why we got people? Who did we lose? I think we just lost Scott. Scott just dropped out, everybody. Hang on one second. Got to fix cameras. Okay, so here's my point. Reddit claims the FBI is preparing public for Hillary indictment. Here's why. Yes, Bernie will win the contested Democratic convention. Clinton distrust renews Democrats' pessimism about election. This is about her really sinking poll numbers. She's got some really bad poll numbers, specifically against Donald Trump nationally. The FBI head tells Clinton, guess what? We don't do security checks. We do a security inquiry. I don't know what the hell a security inquiry is. What we do is called investigate. Hillary Clinton is under investigation by the FBI. I'm not sure why that even qualifies her to run for president. It should disqualify her immediately. But just to be clear, the FBI is saying, hello. Oh, that's fracking. I just wanted to go through that really quick to let you know that Hillary Clinton at this point, and some of the points, like, oh, that's even the wrong camera. How did I end up on that camera? Sorry, guys. Hi. Told you things got messed up. All right, thank you. I'm just looking at some notes here, waiting for that stream. Scott's not going to come back in, I don't think, and we are waiting to see if Bernie's going live. About 15 minutes. 15 minutes from what I'm seeing here, we should have him on there. My point about Hillary Clinton. My point about Hillary, guys. And let me see where we're at with comments. Is it time to run more comments? Jeez. Did I lose my place? I'm sorry, guys. Get all talking and excited about shit. Totally lose my place with comments. Let's try here. That's a good spot. All right. Hillary Clinton is facing investigation. 5 of her former aides have been interviewed. The situation at this point is that Toomey has said, we are going to resolve this quickly, but there's no timeline here, but we're being told we need to get it done. Now, most people are assuming that that she's going to get clean of this. She's not going to be facing any charges. If I can find the article I wanted to run here, where did this guy go? I'm not going to be able to find it. I want to play. Give me 1 second. Just give me. I know. I should have had this. I should have had this ready. Here. Look at this. I'm going to make you look at something for a second. This is happening today. We the People with Caesar McKnight. Look at that for 2 seconds while I find what I want to play you. I want to play you this piece. It's an interesting take on what's going to happen if they give Hillary the clean, if they just let her wash away with this. And I'm not going to be able to find it. It's this. Never mind. I lost it. Let's talk about this stuff. The bottom line, if they don't indict Hillary before the primary, if they don't indict Hillary by the election, if they don't indict Hillary after the election, you're going to have a lot of pissed off people. You're going to have a Republican Party that may just try to impeach, because all of the evidence is there, and the FBI has released a lot of it, but they'll release more of it. And it's already been stated that there is enough evidence now, publicly known evidence, to show negligence. Well, negligence is all they need to show. They don't have to show intent. So negligence has been proven already. 5 members of her staff have either been given immunity, to my understanding, and they've all been talked to. They've also brought lawyers back in during some of these testimonies as part of the arrangement, so that, to make sure that what they're saying can be said, or however that works, cover their asses double. But it's already been proven. Negligence. She is negligent. Having a fucking unsecure email server. A hacker said, got in there, no problem. Having an email server in the basement of some dude's house as the Secretary of State. Oh, and by the way, she lost about 30,000 emails to some aide, one of her aide guys. 30,000 emails. Can't find them. They're just gone. Nobody knows where they are. You know why? Because they were on her private server. So negligence has been proven. Beyond a doubt, negligence has been proven. Negligence is all it takes for an indictment. So it's just a matter of time. If it doesn't happen at the primary, if it doesn't happen at the election, it'll happen afterwards. And if it doesn't happen afterwards, you're going to see a bunch of really pissed off Republicans, pissed off a whole bunch of people. That's gonna let the madness begin, right? Let the madness begin. So just think about that. Just think about that. Ignorance of law is not an excuse. It absolutely isn't. Oh, no problem, no problem. Stop for now, Bad Wolf, please, because I lost my place on that, and I feel really bad about that anyway. I think we're right about there. Good comments. All right. Let me check on the feed. A few more minutes. More stories. I have been talking about, I can switch this over actually. What do we have time-wise? 10:19. All right. I have been talking about, oh, Scott's back. It's just as I switch audio. Okay. You've heard me pitch Place a Vote, right? And we've talked about the Open Debate Coalition. Place a Vote, Open Debate Coalition. These are two things that I consider to be pieces of the app for democracy. The app for democracy is what I'm referring to really is not just one app. Eventually it will be. But what I'm referring to as the app for democracy is all these pieces of modern technology being built that can be put together in a process and in a structure that allow us to actually participate in our democracy and have real-time engagement with our politicians to let them know what we want them to do, because that's their job, is to do what we want them to do. And if we have the technology right now to discuss what we want them to do and to tell them what we want them to do as our representatives, as our public servants, because all of these Congress people and the President of the United States is a public servant. That doesn't mean make them any less of a person. They just have the best title ever for public servant. Right? But Congress people are public servants. Everybody in the government is a public servant. So in order for us to communicate with our servants, the people that we pay to work for us, to do what we say as representatives of our democracy, we need modern technology, none of which the government is interested in putting into place, the current establishment government. I've talked about Place a Vote. I've talked about Open Debate Coalition, which are two great components. But here's another one that was just shown to me the other day, and we're going to have one of the co-founders on our show. His name is Michael. This is Ulection, ULECTION.com, and it's a community that connects the candidates with the community. It does a lot of stuff. I just logged in yesterday, trying to figure out what's going on. Now listen, there are these. The reason I'm talking to you about this is not to say this one's it, go log in there, go do it right now. The reason I'm talking to you about these things is that I'm excited that we're seeing them. More and more of these are coming out, and I want you to participate in this, because that's the only way we're going to figure out which pieces actually go together. You know, whatever happens with Bernie, whatever happens at the convention, what we do know is that Jane and Bernie have both made it very clear that things don't stop. They're going to form an organization. We're going to be moving forward. We got a lot of work to do. The communities that we use there, that we build together, the online platforms that we use to organize and to grow our democracy and change things around the world, well, we're still just figuring out what those are. I don't think the Sanders campaign knows just yet. They haven't announced anything official other than BernieSanders.com.